Hey guys, it's Purav from PDTechHD, and as promised, here is my hands-on video with the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus, including some gameplay, camera samples, and also updates on things that I mentioned in the previous video. So, let's get started. Let's take a quick tour around the hardware. On the left-hand side, there's a volume rocker. On the right-hand side, there's the sleep-wake button. Up top, you'll find the nano SIM slot as well as a microphone. And at the bottom you'll find a headphone jack, a second microphone, the micro USB port for charging, and also the speaker. On the back you'll find the same 16 megapixel camera from the Galaxy S6 Edge with LED flash, more on that a bit later. On the front you'll find a 5.7 inch Quad HD resolution Super AMOLED display. Above the display there is the earpiece and a 5 megapixel selfie camera, and below the display is a physical home button that doubles up as a fingerprint sensor. This button is flanked by the back and multitasking capacitive buttons. The S6 Edge Plus packs the same octa-core processor found on the S6 Edge, but it has 4GB of RAM compared to 3. I thought I'd put the phone to its limits by playing Tap the Frog. No, I'm playing. You can see the game does run well, but I'll have to test it more to see how it copes with heavier and more demanding titles. Overall, I will say that navigating the user interface was a breeze, and I didn't detect the slightest bit of lag. Going back to that display, as mentioned, it is a Quad HD resolution offering extreme clarity for both text and images. As you can see here, the viewing angles are great and the colors are well saturated. It's definitely a really stunning display for both readers and media watchers alike. So what's the real difference between the S6 Edge and the S6 Edge Plus then? Well, apart from the obvious display size, as mentioned, there is an extra gig of RAM on the S6 Edge Plus, but there's also a larger 3000 mAh battery on the Edge Plus compared to the 2600 mAh battery on the S6 Edge. Here you can see them side by side. The S6 Edge Plus is 1mm thinner than the S6 Edge, but with the bigger size comes a bigger weight of 153 grams compared to 132 grams on the S6 Edge. The device didn't feel that heavy in my hands, but try them both out for yourself before you decide which is the right phone for you. I took some images with the S6 Edge Plus camera at the event, which you can see on your screens now. I think they came out well. But what really stood out to me is the video quality. You can record in 4K as expected, but I recorded a 1-minute clip in 1080p to keep the file size small, and as you can see the quality is just stunning. Even though my hand is shaking holding the S6 Edge, you can see the OIS is doing a really good job of stabilizing and still maintaining the clarity. It is the same camera on the S6 Edge, but maybe Samsung have made some software enhancements, because to me it definitely looked clearer than the video that I've recorded with the normal S6 Edge. The S6 Edge Plus is running the latest version of Android 5.1.1 Lollipop with Samsung's TouchWiz UI as an overlay. One thing I noticed is that the icons are different on the S6 Edge Plus compared to the S6 Edge. Here you can see the apps that come preloaded on the device, and here is more info on the storage. I have the 32GB variant here, and as you can see that as an end user, you will have 21GB of usable memory. There is no microSD slot on the S6 Edge Plus, so you're limited to 32GB and 64GB variants. I have the gold variant here as well, as you can see, but there are a range of colors expected, including black sapphire as well. I just wanted to give some updates on things mentioned in the previous video. First of all, I recently got a software update on the S6 Edge, which gave me the new icons found on the Edge Plus. Also, I can move the handle of the Edge screen up and down the screen, so it wasn't a glitch on the unit as I thought, but it's a feature in the settings, which was pointed out by Josh Lewis in the comments on the previous video, so thanks for that. And it's great to see these sorts of features come over from the S6 Edge Plus to the S6 Edge so quickly. The other update is that the fast charge battery pack in the previous video does exist, and my friend All Things Gizmo did a video on it, so go check it out. You can pre-order the S6 Edge Plus in the UK right now, with sales starting from 4th of September. EE has confirmed it will sell the Black Sapphire and Gold Platinum variants. Guys, don't forget, if you want to know more about the software features on the S6 Edge Plus, then check out my previous video for that. Link will be the first link under the like button in the description. Thanks very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, a comment with what your thoughts are on the S6 Edge Plus, and don't forget to subscribe for more tech content.